Hi, I'm Capt.Monte with Texas Fishing Tips, and this is your weekly fishing report. Early in the mornings, there's still been some schools of redfish hanging out over here at the Mcdermit dock, along with the mangrove snapper. There have been some sand trout coming in, some pretty good sized sand trout. So live shrimp's been working real well on this side, and also your favorite cut baits. Sitting in that 18 to 20 foot of water, dropping straight down with the number 3 kill hook has been working real well, depending how strong that current is, depending how big a weight you want. Out here in front of Fina docks, there have been some bull reds and slot reds hanging through here, mixed in with sand trout. You can either pitch right up against the wall, or you can come out here all the way up to 50 foot right here on this edge and drop in cut baits, live mullet, live piggies. Really hasn't mattered. When the school comes through, they've been eating pretty good. So all right through here out in front of Fina is a good place to target. It's good protection. So there's still good fish all around Port Aransas. Right here on this point by this green buoy right here is another good place. About 30 foot of water. There have been bull reds hanging through here. Cup mullet, jumbo live shrimp, that has been working real well also. On those light wind days, we've been running out here to the jetties. Still a lot of good redfish out here. We've been catching them on live shrimp. We've been catching them on menhaden, cut mullet, cut ladyfish. They've been working real well. 32 to 36 foot of water, using 1.5 ounces of weight. And then when that current really starts flowing, we've been putting a little heavier weights on. Number 3's been working real well. Both sides of jetties got schools out right now. There's schools of redfish on both sides. There have been Spanish mackerel we've been catching out here. We've even caught a couple gag groupers out here. So there are still a lot of good fish out here at both sides of jetties. The black drum have been out here. Dead shrimp or live shrimp or shrimp flavored shrimp bites have been working real well. Put your fish finder on. You'll see that school kind of swimming underneath the boat. Once you get a pattern, put your spot lock on. Wait for them to come back through. The outside, over here on the north side, on the outside, there have been tarpon all the way to the beach. Those of you that have that on the bucket list, right now is the perfect time to get out here, throw live mullet at them, free line. You can even put a trailing hook on. But there are a lot of tarpon, more tarpon I've seen in a long time out here on this North Jetty. So good fish all around. There have been big schools of bull reds and slot reds coming from the jetties all the way out to the green and red markers out there, half a mile out. So you might have to troll around and use your fish finder to find the school. But then once you get located, drop your favorite baits down, 1.5 ounces weight, and drop them right on top of that mark. And we've been limiting out real fast. So all that area around Port Aransas is still holding real good fish. Coming back in past the ferries and working all the way down to this brown root dock, up along the edges, there have been some pretty good mangrove snappers hanging right through here around that steel bulkhead. On the other side, up by these houses, there's potential to catch a little bit of everything through here. I like a slow current right through here when I'm fishing these houses. Black drum, redfish, and speckled trout. Some good fish hanging all around Port Aransas right now. Here around Dagger right now, all these little islands on these little spoil banks through here have been holding pretty decent redfish and speckled trout. Live piggies or live mullet has been working real well. You can use your favorite cut baits, but all these spoil bank islands, all the way from Dagger, all the way down past Con Brown, all these islands through here, there have been good fish hanging all around these islands. Them schools are just kind of working back and forth, and you can kind of find the bait. You can post up on them, and you'll have schools of fish coming through. Redfish have been pretty plentiful right now. Over here on the Klondike, same deal. Live piggies or live mullets been working real well. This area right through here, working the potholes. Sometimes them fish are up on the grass, and you got to kind of work them piggies kind of like a croaker. You got to get them up out of the grass. But there have been good redfish all around the Klondikes. This old terminal right through here, there have been redfish and mixed in with black drum on both sides. Just be careful of the rock piles in between. Don't need anybody knocking off their lower units, but anywhere around this old terminal and these guts right through here have been holding pretty decent fish. These chain of islands right here by Hog Island, these chains, depending which way that wind is blowing, getting back through here and working these islands and even up around the shrimp boat channel, all this area right through here has been holding pretty decent redfish mixed in with black drum. If you're throwing shrimp, you know, we've been freelining shrimp over here, big jumbos, and been redfish and black drum. Over here on Grassy, there have been redfish and speckled trout here on this point right through here. Live piggy's been working real well. Live mullet also has been working. This area right past Kiewit on this flat through here, all the way down to Rincon, Oxy, all this flat through here, been holding redfish and some pretty decent trout. Live piggies, live mullet have been working real well. If you don't get them on that side or we get a north wind, come back around and start working it on the other side. There have been a lot of bait all out here in Engleside right now, and there have been fish following the bait. So all this area, I just work it, you know, 50, 100 yards at a time and just kind of bounce down. Bounce down, give it 20 minutes, and if you don't get them going, you know, move on down, post back up, and work this edge. There have been good fish, good redfish all around Engleside right now. So this area is holding pretty decent fish. If the winds are light, then you can come back on the outside and work these rocks right through here. There have been speckled trout out here. There have been mangrove snappers. So pretty decent fish on the outside also. Once you get down here on these flats through here, there have been redfish hanging out right through here on top of that bait. So good areas to be targeting around Engleside. It's protected. Y'all have a safe week, and we'll see y'all all next week. Thanks for watching. I'm Captain Monte.